Last one.
Make you feel proud, yeah. We need a change, yeah. Do it today, yeah. Go! I can feel my spirit rising, change, yeah. We need a change, yeah. So do it today, yeah. 'Cause I can see you there rising.
I'm so happy you're here. I am too. Thanks. Thanks.
Kristen was eliminated, and it was sad. I know it was hard for people to eliminate her, but I have to be honest. I'm glad that I'm still here.
I just want to tell you thank you for keeping me here. Thanks, Mike. I know you're playing the game and stuff, but I appreciate it.
Final five.
Bad five.
We got a lot of stuff to do.
I already know what everybody's planning. I'm not stupid. I just like to play dumb. Under the radar, all Fleetwood doesn't know. I know. Mike's best scenario to win the game is to have Tara and Helen by his side at the finale, because he can easily win, because he has the weight to lose. But there's one person standing in his way, moi. And so I have to kill it this week because I only got one chance left.
Well, how do you think that went? You just made it to the finale, buddy. So far, it's working pretty well.
As long as I don't screw up, I'm in the finale.
Huh?
As long as I don't screw up, I'm in the finale.
You won't screw up. As much as I want to see Kristen here, it worked to our advantage today to have her gone. I was never going to write her name down ever.
I know.
You know, but
Luckily, there was someone else who could.
Every single thing that we've both needed to happen has happened to get me to the finale. And so far, my dad has played this game masterfully. He's playing chess. Everyone else is playing checkers.
Now we're both sitting pretty.
we're sitting pretty. We didn't get here by accident.
Waking up this morning without Kristen is hard. I mean, I just feel like I'm so alone here. I have nobody really to talk to. It's not that I don't talk to everybody else in the house. It's that I don't trust them. I just don't trust them. The rest of these four that are coming for me, I'm all by myself. Everybody in the house is gunning for me. They want me out of this house. It's the best scenario right now for Mike to win his game his way. They're gonna come for me. But I'm gonna do all I can do to disrupt that plan. This is my last chance to prove, not only to myself, but to everybody, I can do it.
What happened?
It was tough. I mean, Felipe and I obviously voted to keep her here. And Tara and Mike voted to eliminate her for, threat purposes.
I knew something was up, and I knew that Ron would have all the answers because, hello, Ron's had all the answers since day one. I really do find it hard to believe that you didn't have a hand in this because I know that you and Mikey have always been in sync with one another. And I mean, and now we're at the end. And I know you want your son to win this game. I know you do. You've said that to me. You have not held that back at all. And that's why I've respected you throughout this whole process, because that's what you said. And that's what I love the most about you, is how much you love your son.
I did not have a hand in this.
You didn't pull Mikey aside and tell him to vote for Kristen.
No.
I get what Ron is doing. Ron wants his son to win. I've known it from the very beginning. But when Ron was being dishonest with me, or Ron wasn't telling me the entire truth, it really bummed me out. I'm like, I've gone through way too much with Ron for him to start being dishonest with me at this point.
His exact words were, "This is a selfish move on my part. You're my biggest competition. I love you to death." But, that's his thinking. And, he's my son, so I'm going to stand behind his decision.
Right. It's just really disappointing not to see Kristen in this room.
Yeah, it is.
It's just very disappointing.
Hey, everyone.
Hi. Hello.
As we walk into the gym, we see Allison, but most importantly, we see a huge TV next to her. Something's up. What's going on?
You are all living proof that change is possible, no matter who you are, no matter how little you know. Because let's face it, when you first got here, no one knew less than you did. And I have the tape to prove it.
Oh, no. Allison's taking us on a trip down memory lane.
I don't know. Don't stop. Okay. All you have to do is keep moving. All right. That's your only job. All right, I got it. Don't stop moving.
Good. Yup. 9, lower T. 8.
I'm not even doing them. I think I am. On day one being in the gym, I had no idea what I was doing. I was just pretending to try to do things that look good. I mean, let's face it, none of us had any idea what to do.
Down. Do it again. 6. Yes.
I can do
5.
this. I can do this.
4.
I can do this. I can do
3.
this. I can do this.
It's hard watching yourself and just realizing, like, why did it take me so long? Why did it take me so long? Why couldn't I just try to do it on my own?
After losing 120 pounds, you forget what you look like the first week here. That Felipe is an old Felipe.
There's that look.
I looked like I was about to pass out all the time. My eyes are rolled back in the back of my head. The whole time I had this zombie look. Like, where the hell am I at? Oh. I think watching that video today just gave me a greater outlook in life, because I was able to see where I was and where I am now and how good I feel right now.
You're good. You're good. I see it.
This out.
I know. I can see it. I can see it.
I'm like, God, that was only 17 weeks ago.
Down and lift.
I was so big. I mean, I could barely do a push-up. I was like crying doing push-ups. Oh my God.
That's it.
Oh my God. Why didn't somebody tell me about that hair of mine? All you can see is a blonde mop of hair.
Okay, that's 15%. Now, let's see if we can go back. I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, was I fat? That was just a different guy ago.
That was a big circumference that ball had to travel around. I mean, it was huge.
You told me great workout. Does that mean I'm done?
I forgot what he looked like back then. I didn't see how big he was because I was so big.
When I lose my 200 pounds, the first thing I would do is step back on the scale to make sure it's right. And then I'd probably find a 5K and run it to see if I could.
17 weeks ago, to me, the epitome of running was a 5K, which is 3.2 miles. I've already run a half marathon. I run 5 miles every single morning. So it's like, I've exceeded that goal by leaps and bounds.
Oh my God, Mike.
To see Michael in that film hurt me. I mean, it hurt me to know that I was a huge reason he was like that. I knew that he didn't have a handle on how to get himself better, and I certainly couldn't teach him. I couldn't fix it for myself.
That's it. How does that feel?
I had no idea how much I needed this experience. Thank God I came here and had this opportunity, because looking back, I didn't realize how much I really needed it. And now looking forward, I just feel blessed that I got it.
The amazing thing is you look at all of us now, and you look at how amazing all of us look, and just a short 17 weeks ago, we all looked like that. I mean, it was just, you know, it was very sad to see myself that big and to see my son that big. And to see what we've been able to do in this short amount of time and what everybody's been able to do is just amazing. You know, I mean, this place saved my life. And when you look at that, you think, you know, I'm never going to be like that again, ever.
You have come an awfully long way, and you've learned a lot. Hopefully, you will take this week to learn whatever else you need to learn, because I do have one thing left to tell you. This is your last week on campus. At the end of this week, you are each going home. I do have one thing left to tell you. This is your last week on campus. At the end of this week, you are each going home.
I have so many mixed emotions about this. Am I ready to go home and face all the obstacles and fears that I had before I left?
There's two sides of it. You know, you miss your family, you want to go home, you want to get back into regular life. But then the flip side of that is, you know, you're not ready to go home. The journey's not finished yet.
Have a great week. I'll see you guys soon, okay?
After we got done watching the video, it was time to work out again. And the trainers had us kind of recreate some of the stuff that we saw on the screen.
7, 6, 5, 4.
It's amazing to feel how strong your body has become in 17 weeks. On day one,
Good.
I could hardly do the step up, and now I'm doing the step up with weights. 17 weeks ago, I couldn't even do a normal push-up.
I had to do overhead presses, and instead of 30 pounds, I was doing 120.
This is 4 times what you started with, Mike.
Day one, I was doing bench rows with like a 25-pound weight.
That's twice the weight. That's 60 pounds.
When I first got here, I was walking 1.8 miles an hour, and it was tough.
Just think how much all that pressure off your knees and joints are.
Oh, it's amazing.
That's a huge, huge accomplishment, Ron.
You know, now I'm walking at 4s and can do that for a half hour or so.
To see what I've accomplished in 17 weeks, from that person to this one now,
Excellent. Beautiful, Mama.
you think that that would take a lifetime, but it didn't. It took 17 weeks.
You know what's missing from this? Oh, yeah. There we go. Oh, keep going. Just like old times.
God, we were such a mess back then. We had no clue. No clue of what we realistically look like.
5 more.
Jillian,
Come on!
fix the hair.
3 more.
On day one, I thought that lifting a weight, 5, 10 reps was good.
Tell me how easy that feels.
Real easy. Now, I can do up to 3 sets of 25 with dumbbells in my hand.
That's good. Look at that, 6.
It's absolutely astonishing how far we've all come in 17 weeks.
Excellent, Mike. Oh, a 1 leg
Good, great.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
It is so liberating to know that I've come so far, and it's just remarkable how much I've learned about who I am as a person.
3, I can do it. 2, I can do this. 1. Excellent job.
This is it. Did I do enough? Am I ready? Am I ready to not be here?
I know, going back out into that big bad world is like, it's overwhelming. We've worked too hard to come this far. There's no way in hell I'm gonna let this happen to me again. No way. Look at everything we've accomplished here.
I know we haven't come so far.
We never take time to sit back and just to reflect upon how far we've come. And tonight, me and Helen finally did that.
I used to go shopping all the time and buy clothes that didn't fit, thinking I would fit into them.
Yeah.
I actually have a dress here that I bought in London. I've never tried to even put it on.
Go get it.
I'm afraid to put it on.
Go get it.
I'm afraid
No. Go get it. Bring it here and try it on. Come on. Let's try.
I'll just try it. All right.
Just try.
Right back.
Okay.
I've always been afraid to try my little black dress on. I bought it so many years ago for New Year's Eve, with the hopes that one day I would fit into it.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yeah, come on.
17 weeks on The Biggest Loser, and that little black dress finally fit. That's exciting.
It looks so beautiful.
And it fits.
Oh my God.
I mean, when women do lose weight, it is all about the clothes. It's just something that, you get excited about it.
You have to have something you had to bring.
I did bring an
What'd you bring?
outfit. It's been like hanging in my closet forever. And I thought, I'm just going to take this with me and see if I fit into it one day. I used to wear clothes that would hide everything and drape on me and hide the bulges and the fat and, and they just kept getting bigger and uglier.
Let me see it.
Skinny jeans. Oh my God, you look so beautiful.
You little hot mama, you.
These jeans.
Who's 48?
Now I find myself with these cute jeans on, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I'm actually doing this. I'm actually wearing cute clothes. Look at these jeans. Look at my legs.
Helen, you are tiny.
I can't believe it. These are size 8. Seriously? Really? 8. Oh! Let's go show everyone.
Yeah, let's go.
Come on, let's go. Let's go show off. Let's go. Okay.
Wow! Look at you guys.
These are our goal outfits.
Those are goal outfits already?
I have to admit, they both looked absolutely stunning. They looked gorgeous. And, seeing how great they looked really kind of put a thought in my head. I wonder if I fit into my gold jacket.
All right.
Let's see it. Whoa!
Oh my God! Look at you! Oh my God!
Just to see him so happy and to see him just thrilled and glowing that, look at me, I look pretty hot and all this stuff. He's never been that way before. I think that this has given him the confidence that he can dress like he wants to dress and go out and be anything he wants to be.
What size jeans are those?
These are like 36 jeans, and we got here, 56? So
Oh
20
my
inches.
God.
From a 5X shirt to a large.
Being able to slide my arms into my gold jacket, feel it on my shoulders, and not have it be tight and feel like the seams were about to rip out was absolutely amazing. When we fit into goal clothes like that, it's really just putting into focus how well we're doing here.
You know what? I'm pretty excited to go to the doctor, and it's going to be great to go there and see how we progress. There was so much wrong with me inside. It's going to be nice to see how my body's improved over the last 17 weeks.
Hi. Well, welcome back. Doesn't seem like that long ago that we were here, and I just want you guys to think back. This group in front of me is by far and away the sickest group we've ever accepted on a Biggest Loser show. I didn't know whether to take you to the MRI center or take you to the emergency room and admit you. It was that grim at that time. And the neat thing is, now instead of needing to go in the hospital, you guys have all progressed enough where literally you're ready to give counseling to people that need to go in the hospital. So, that's a heck of a change in four months and a half. There's a couple things I want to show all of you to illustrate just how far you've progressed, all right? You game? Okay, come on, let's go.
Thanks.
So, you've lost a lot of weight.
Yeah.
You've lost 106 pounds of hydrated fat. How does that make you feel in that brief of a time?
I'm shocked that I could actually lose that much. I mean, I feel so good.
That's a lot of weight. Let me show you what that looks like. Remember the first day that you were here?
Yeah. That's my stomach. That's me. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Remember that first day when you were telling us you were 48, but we really didn't think that that was a good indication about the inside of your body's age. We have an age here for you, Helen. It's not 48. So let's see where we're at now. Pretty good start.
10 years. I gave myself 10 more years. You know, I turned it around. I actually did it and turned it around.
Oh my God, look at that.
Not cool?
Yeah, that's so good.
There's the proof. I mean, this is what I was, and this is what I am now. And I'm never going back to that ever again.
Do you remember that first day?
Oh, God.
That was the front side. That's the side view.
Oh, dear God. That's really bad. Seeing those pictures brought back the storm of the emotions of every single time someone said something to me, how bad I would just go to food for comfort. That looks a hell of a lot better.
That's how far you've come. You're a model again.
I can't believe it. This has been a completely life-changing journey for me. But it's still gonna go back to that life. And I worked too damn hard to let it go. I won't. I won't.
Was that big?
From 58 inches, you came down to 43.
Wow. That's amazing. 58 inches around, you know, that's like almost 5 feet. That's a lot. And then to go down to 43 inches, just amazing. This whole process has been amazing. I'm not here to win a game. I came here with the purpose, just like Bob said, to fix what's broken. And I feel like I've done that. I'm just gonna keep fixing it and maintain it, right?
I'm counting on that.
Thank you.
Remember the first week we talked about you're the youngest person here, and you were maybe very close, if not the sickest.
Yeah.
Right?
Youngest and the sickest. When I was a 56-inch waist.
You were 65-inch waist.
God, that's a big stomach. I can't get over that. I mean, I never realized how big I was. Seeing those pictures of myself from day one today was just, kind of a shock. I mean, it brought back all the feelings of, feeling confined, being just overweight and out of place.
Let me show you the transformation. You're 54% smaller today than you were there. You've lost over half of the area of your waist.
Thank God I got on this show. Seeing the after picture is just, such a relief, and I'm so thankful that I'm here and, losing all this weight and getting healthy, because I don't know how much longer I would have been able to stand being that overweight.
Yeah, have a seat over there, Ron.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, welcome back.
Remember Dr.
Thank you.
Sohoff?
I do.
I'm sure you remember when you first came here and you got into that big giant tube. That very first time, you couldn't even fit in the machines.
Right.
And shockingly enough, you can now have an MRI of your body, which is a huge step in the right direction.
Yeah, it was.
This is your last time in the 3D reconstruction.
Mm-hmm.
And now we can actually see your abdomen, sort of concave.
So all that, like in this one,
All this
all
white
that
here
light?
around the kidney, that's all fat.
Wow.
And last time you had almost 5 centimeters of fat between your kidney and your bowel here.
Mm-hmm.
And now you've got maybe a centimeter.
So all that's gone.
Significantly decreased. And this is you in your chest. And last time you had this nice fat pad right around your heart on the outside. And now you can barely see it.
And now, in concert with these physical changes that we see in the MRI, your blood tests are now normal.
That's amazing. When you see that the fat that surrounded your heart is now almost gone, that was literally killing you from the inside. I mean, everybody that has a weight problem should be able to see this. There can't be any greater motivator. The images I saw today were probably some of the most amazing things I've seen in my life. Amazing, all from the weight.
Mm-hmm.
In a few short months, just through diet and exercise, I've been able to accomplish more than I have in any other diet I've ever been on, and I've been on them all. I mean, I've had my teeth wired shut. I was on liquid protein diets. I was at some of the best weight loss institutes in the country. I had gastric bypass surgery. I've been on every screwball diet that you can think of. I mean, it's just been insane. All the side effects you get from being overweight. Every night when I go to sleep, I need to wear this mask for sleep apnea because I stopped breathing. It's no fun, but this is the reality of the whole situation.
You know, you've gotten off all your blood pressure medicines, 3 of them. You've gotten off all 4 of your diabetic medicines. Right. You've pulled back your risk of heart disease, your risk of developing cirrhosis. These are huge.
That's incredible. Just incredible. To know that that's all from the work and hard work and effort that you put into it, there really is, you know, light at the end of the tunnel.
So, I mean, I couldn't be more excited about your future.
Me too. Me too. I can't wait.
Coming up, in the most grueling challenge yet, contestants gain their weight all over again. And later,
now is the time.
Lift like you give a
in the most intense last chance workout of the season,
We don't just give away spots in the final.
everything is on the line.
Lift!
And no one wants to go home.
You can do this.
We get to this big sand and rock quarry, and I'm looking around going, oh my God, I think we're gonna have to scale mountains or something. You never know with the Biggest Loser challenges. There's a twist around every corner.
Welcome to your very last challenge on this campus. We are now down to 5 players. So far, the 5 of you have faced some of the biggest, baddest challenges anyone has ever experienced in this competition. You climbed mountains, crossed canyons, kayaked over the open seas, pulled a 2-ton car, ran a half marathon, competed for 24 hours straight, and rode a combined total of over 600 miles in the longest challenge in Biggest Loser history. But today, you are going to do something you swore you'd never do. You are going to carry that weight all over again. In your very first challenge, you ran over a giant sand hill. Today, to show how far you've come, you're going to run over 16 of them. 1 for every week you've been a part of this competition.
Oh, 16 hills, that's crazy. Are you kidding me? I honestly, just looking down at the sand quarry and looking at all the 16 hills, I was a bit nervous.
At the top of each hill, you'll remove the same amount of weight you lost during each week of this competition. On that 16th and final hill, you will throw your last remaining weight and your bag off the edge. Hopefully, you will never, ever have to carry that weight again. Helen, you'll be carrying 96 pounds. Tara, you're gonna be carrying 117 pounds.
So I'm thinking in my first week, I lost 21 pounds. That's gonna be a good drop. My second week, not so good.
Felipe, you need to lose 120 pounds all over again.
Oh my God.
Ron, you're gonna carry all 132 pounds that you have lost so far. And Mike, you have the heaviest load of all. You will be carrying 153 pounds to start.
That's a lot of weight, buddy.
Yep.
Now, let's get to the good part, what you're playing for. The winner of today's challenge wins $10,000. Or you have the choice. You could trade it in for something that may be of more immediate help. A 1 pound advantage at this week's weigh-in.
The 1 pound advantage is an incentive for us because all of us want to make it to the Final Four. And, to make it this far in the game and to go home because of 1 pound would be devastating. It'd be devastating. I mean, I saw my cousin go home because of 1 pound.
There's something else you should know. The person who comes in second today will get whichever prize the winner doesn't take. You ready? Then let's get started.
Well, God, if I'm leaving tomorrow, let me win the 10 grand today.
Ready, get set.
Just being able to pull 120 pounds, know that I carried that around with me, and just to feel how heavy that was just amazing. How I've been able to lose that much this long.
I have the most weight to carry out of anybody. I have 153 pounds I have to drag over these 16 hills. It's gonna be tough, but I'm going after this 1 pound. This prize is phenomenal.
It was so frustrating to try to lift that bag above the hill. And I'm just seeing Mike blow past me, Felipe blow past me, and hell, I'm in the back with Ron. I couldn't even lift the 117 pounds, and that's what I lost. I mean, I was carrying that around on a daily basis. No wonder why I couldn't get up the stairs, and I was always huffing and puffing. But when have I ever given up? And finally, I got through the first one. And I was like, okay, number 2, here we go.
Every step I took, that weight was dragging me back. And I was like, no way am I going to let this weight hold me back ever again. So I just kept giving it my all.
Carrying this 153 pounds was tough. You don't really feel how much weight you've lost. You are dragging this 153 pounds up a massive sand hill.
Going through this challenge, I just kept on saying, you can do this. You have it within you. You need to be uncomfortable to grow. And I forged ahead, and every single week, it started getting easier.
When I saw Mike and Tara, all I could keep focusing on was just making it to the top and throwing that old me away.
Right now, the only thing I'm focused on is getting myself and my dad into the Final Four. So it's like, right now has to be full force, pedal to the metal, give it everything you got, because this is it.
And I overtook Felipe, and he looked at me, and he said, you're doing good, Tara. You know you're gonna be able to do it.
Go, go, go.
Tara had a lot of weight to pull, but as soon as she started dropping her weights, I could tell she was definitely getting closer.
When I'm behind and I see someone ahead of me, it makes me go faster. It pushes me to do more. And then sure enough, I took Michael at week number 9. And the second I passed Michael, I looked back and I said, time to leave him in the dust. You're not gonna stop now. This is when you gotta gain a lead. I had some pretty good weight losses, 8 pounds, 11 pounds, 12 pounds. And then I started getting into a good rhythm. And the second that happened, I was golden. Time and time again, I've doubted myself. And I've come out on top. So just stop questioning it and just finally believe. And today I'll say, I finally believed.
more. Never again!
It feels amazing, absolutely amazing, to know that I've come this far. It makes me feel like I finally let go of it, and it's just like, wow, I wasted so much time. Look how much stuff I have to look forward to now. I finally believe in me.
Tara won the challenge again, but second place is an important spot in this challenge because second place gets the first place leftovers. Coming in second place for me, I know there's a chance that I'm gonna get the 1 pound advantage now. Throwing the old me over that cliff really symbolized throwing out my old life. I feel like I came here a boy and I'm leaving a man. I look forward to living a long, healthy adult life.
It was a great feeling of accomplishment, just pulling the weight that I've lost and that I was getting rid of it. And that the significance behind it, finishing the challenge, is throwing that old me over the hill and saying, that's it. Never again will I see that person again.
I remember all the sweat and all the tears and everything that it took to lose this weight the first time. You know what? I'm done with it. You know, it's not about coming in first. It's not even about coming in second. I didn't care because you know what? At that point, I'm like, I'm just getting rid of this weight all over again. And I'm moving forward with my life.
I was at the top of week 6, and God love him, here comes my son. We've just gotten closer through this whole experience. Okay. And for him to be here with me and for me to be here for him, and it meant a lot that he came back and that we were able to finish together.
I just thought it was fitting that we finished the first challenge at the same time, and we're gonna finish the second challenge at the same time.
Catch my breath.
You know, as I finished the race, I saw Mike down there helping Ron, and I thought that I'd give my assistance also as well.
See you later.
You did it! Good job.
Thank you. Thanks. I mean, I knew before I did it I'd never see that guy again, but doing it and seeing that old guy go over that hill was very symbolic and emotional at the same time.
Congratulations to all of you for completing an amazing challenge. Tara, here you are with a decision to make again. You have a choice. You won either $10,000 or 1 pound advantage at the weigh-in. Mike, now it'll be interesting to see what your advice is to Tara because you get the other prize.
I'm good with either, so.
I know none of you plan on ever carrying that weight again.
No.
Congratulations on everything you've accomplished, you guys. I'll see you soon.
We're gonna go do our last chance workout. We're gonna go to 24 Hour Fitness.
Oh, good.
Cool.
Good, really? Good,
yes. Last chance workout.
Really?
I'm going to kill you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know about that because I hear it's Train the Trainer Day.
I find out that it's Train the Trainer Day, and I hate it. I hate it. It's not my fault. I didn't come here 400 pounds. Why am I getting my ass beat to hell?
Let's do it.
Okay.
17 weeks.
Just remember, payback's a bitch.
Go on.
I love Train the Trainer. I do. I love it. I get a workout, and I get to see them try to push me. And I also get to see Jillian scream, cry, and jump up and down.
Go, Jillian! Go! Go! You got this! Go!
I did the same exact workout that she did with me day 1.
Go, Tara! Go! Go, go, go!
Started pulling her back and making her do sprints.
I'm gonna pull you off! Do you feel that? I am pulling you off! Do you feel that? Do you feel that, Jill? Do you? Move! Last chance workout!
How do you like me now?
Does it get easier?
17 weeks, you kicked my butt, and Now I finally get time to kick yours. I'm gonna take advantage of it.
Shut up, Felipe. I just had in mind that I was gonna definitely kill Bob today. Just trust the process. I was gonna do all I can do to make sure that he was out of breath.
Last chance. I always wanted to say
There you go.
Felipe and Ron, bring it on. Because anything that you've got, I'll be able to take it. I'll be able to take it, I know it.
You ain't doing crap, boy!
You gotta put your butt down, a little lower. Now it's my turn to train Jillian, and I'm thinking, okay, let's see you do some push-ups. That's really hard to do.
Easy.
Really?
Simple.
I'm like, God, I gotta find something harder for her. Backwards, turn around. Keep pushing it, push it, push it. Can I find something harder? No? Yep, I got her. It was hard.
I don't need no cussing in here. I need more focus.
Shut up, Felipe.
He just kept telling me to shut the hell up.
I am soaking wet.
Yeah! Who's the bad boy now, Bob?
Level 20, level 20.
Ron and Felipe wiped the floor with me. They wiped the floor with me.
See the sweat pouring off him was great. Doing all right? It's okay to cry.
My goal for Jillian was definitely to make sure that she knows how hard she makes us work.
20 more seconds.
I think the combination of Tara, Helen, and I think we accomplished that.
How's that feel?
2, 1.
Woo! 3, 2, 1.
I'm gonna kill him. They have a last chance workout coming up.
In the first hour, the contestants take a trip down memory lane. Inspired by their dramatic transformations, they lose their weight for the second time. And vow to never gain it back again.
Never again.
Who will make it to the final four? Stay tuned for the second half of The Biggest Loser.
Lift. Lift like you give a I do. Lift. This is last chance workout. I get 10, 9, and I'm gonna beat the crap out of them. Again, come back up.
No one ever remembers second place. I'm gonna work my best to make sure that my name's next on the Biggest Loser winner list.
You welcome the pressure that I'm putting on you right now.
I don't eliminate pressure.
That's right. At this point in week 17, Felipe is more focused than ever. It's not just for you, it's for me, it's for your culture, it's for your family.
7, 6.
This last chance workout was no joke.
You're gonna live in a state of being uncomfortable.
It was hardcore.
Are you uncomfortable right now? Are you uncomfortable right now? You gonna quit?
No.
Are you gonna stop?
No.
Non-stop.
Straight legs. Push them straight.
Relentless.
I will desensitize you. Do you understand?
But I knew you had to push through.
Kiss the ground. Back up. I can't believe I just did that.
I have a choice again. 10 grand or a pound.
Push. Push.
I believe in myself enough that I'm not gonna even need the pound.
Go.
But at the same time,
Again, come back up.
you never know.
Up.
I could fall below the yellow line this week. There's not that many of us left.
Stay present. Push. It's just unacceptable. You don't come 17 weeks in and fall below the line. It's just not gonna happen. I'm not gonna let it happen. We don't just give away spots in the finals, woman. You gotta earn it. You gotta earn it.
Jillian's gonna kick the crap out of us, but I'm telling her to bring it.
Oh, this is your last chance. Workout.
I'm not stopping now. I've come too far.
You listen to me, woman. There are 48-year-old women all over the world looking at you to see what's possible. What are you gonna show them?
That it's possible.
What are you gonna show them?
It's possible.
Is this a fluke? Is it a fluke?
No.
Is it a fluke?
Absolutely not. No way.
2 more, let's go. Up.
Oh! How you feeling leading up to this last weigh-in?
I feel okay.
7, yeah.
I feel okay. I mean, I wish, the knee seems to be just
10.
I'm just paying for it, and I wish that wasn't this week, but
Yep.
it is, so I just got to push through, that's all.
Ron can piss me off and send Kristen home and do all that other crap. And it's like, there it is. There's an ugly side. But then here's the great side. This guy has gone this far with one shoulder and one leg, basically. Ron really deserves this. Ron deserves to go all the way. This is the time that I want you to just really start thinking about you getting to the finals, you being in there.
My goal right now is for Mike and I both to get to the Final Four.
This is when you close the deal. You finish it strong.
We're so close to being a finalist, we're so close to the finale, that if we don't go all out now, what's the point?
Is anything gonna stop you? Nope. Is it? What if you fail? What if you lose?
It won't. It's do or die. I feel that I'm the front runner, and I'm gonna make sure that I win this game. I mean, I've come this far. There's no way that I'm gonna lose, and I'm gonna make sure of it.
Look, up, up, 2, twist, twist. Up.
Last chance workout, Felipe.
You're gonna kill me, you're gonna make me stronger.
That's right. You're not going home.
I'm not.
You are not going to be the last person eliminated.
I'll leave that up to them. 3 more.
I mean, this is literally my last chance to stay above the yellow line. There's 4 jackals in the house that are trying to take me down. The only problem is they're going against a lion.
That's it, Felipe. That's what I want to see out of you again. Hold it. Hold it. Lift it. When it starts getting too much, you think of Sione. You think of Kristen. Good. I see such a clear direction from Felipe this week. Felipe is more focused than ever. You can do this. I know it. I can see it. I've been waiting for you to get this fire in you, and I can see it now. And it's going to take you all the way to the end. You can do this, okay?
Yeah.
Curl it. You can do this.
During this workout, I've never felt more motivated to really prove not only to everybody in this house, but prove to myself that I deserve to be here.
Nobody's gonna take me down.
That's right, because they want to.
They want to.
They want to bring you down.
Seeing how hard everyone else is pushing, it just makes you more motivated.
What?
To think, they're doing all of that. God, I gotta keep going. I gotta keep going.
Now is the time. You're a man.
And I didn't make it this far just to give up.
All the way.
I am going to be one of the Final Four.
Straighten these legs. I swear I'll break them. Straighten them. Up, up. 1, 2, twist, twist.
This is it.
Last chance. 7, 6.
Up, 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 lift. 5,
4, 3, 2,
1. Most people don't know that taking the time to allow your body to recover is just as important as getting in cardio and weight training. Lifting weights is actually tearing down your muscle fibers, and it's only after the workout is finished that your body is in the rebuilding process. Also, never work out the same muscle groups in consecutive days. They need time to repair and recover.
This is it. It's either do or die. Because all of us want to make it to the Final Four. So I've been really working hard this week to try to focus on staying above the yellow line.
You know, my job here was to make sure I lose enough weight to stay and really protect my son any way I could, and then make sure that he lost enough weight to stay. You know, the job will be complete if Mike and I are still both here after this weigh-in tonight.
Normally, I can gauge just how hard everyone is working and just make sure that I'm working that much harder. But this week, it was difficult because everyone stepped it up. So I have no idea what to expect when I step on that scale. All I know is that I'm going to be seeing some huge numbers.
You first arrived here 152 days ago. Since then, you have survived what has been, without a doubt, the most epic season ever in Biggest Loser history. 22 people started this competition. That's the largest group we've ever had. It was also the heaviest group we ever had. When the 5 of you started, you weighed a combined total of 1,733 pounds.
Wow.
Together, you have lost over 600 pounds. And all said and done, you have faced more challenges, survived more eliminations, and spent more time on this campus than anyone ever has. But tonight, it comes down to this one moment. Tonight, you can earn yourself a place in the Final Four, a chance at a $250,000 grand prize, and the title of the Biggest Loser. Bob, Jillian, you both have transformed their lives over the last 17 weeks. How different is it, Bob, to be training them today than it was on day one?
Well, it was interesting when we did that workout from day one to see how quickly and how far they've come. It's inspiring to me, seeing all these contestants and what they've been able to endure throughout this longest season ever.
Jillian, what's it like for you training them today versus on day one?
They're athletes now. We're getting ready to come up here and do this weight, and these two were flexing their guns, and I'm like, uh-oh. I mean, they're athletes. They're totally different people.
Mike, last week you said you've got this game in the bag. You think anyone can take it from you?
Last week I said I think I can win the game. This week I hope I can win. Everyone knows it's the last week. We've all kicked it into high gear.
Tara, you are the only player remaining who has never faced elimination. You think you have a chance of winning this competition?
It's not about winning the game. I won my life back. I'm super excited. Well, let's rephrase it. I'm so scared to go home, but I'm super excited for it. And I'm just eager. I'm eager to go see what it's gonna be like. So I'm thinking big picture here. This is a game, but I got my life, and that's even bigger.
Felipe, you're nodding your head. When you first started this competition, you set out to inspire an entire culture. What would it mean to you to make the Final Four?
Whether I'm a finalist or not, I still am going to do that because that's the people that I love the most. I always told myself if I ever won the show, that I would use that money to fly to Tonga and to teach the people that I love the most and show them the things that I've been able to learn here and how great it feels to live a happier and healthier life. And so, regardless of what the scale says tonight, regardless if I'm a finalist or not, I still am going to inspire the people I love the most.
Sounds like you all are ready to face the next chapter. But first, we have to get to tonight's weigh-in. Tonight, you will weigh in as individuals, and it will be the two people with the lowest percentage of weight loss who will fall below the yellow line. The rest of you will vote to decide which one of them will be eliminated and who will become the final member of the Final Four. We have another piece of business to attend to, Tara. You won the challenge, which means you won a choice. You won either $10,000 or a 1 pound advantage at this week's weigh-in. Whichever prize you don't take will be awarded to our second place finisher at the challenge, which is Mike. So it's time to hear your answer.
I'm taking the pound. Congratulations, Michael, you're $10,000 richer. Have fun with that.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
That's the smartest decision. We're in week 17. You don't want to give 1 pound to somebody, and you want to make sure that you're absolutely safe. I may have rather had the pound, but I can't complain. I get 10 grand for coming in second place. That's a year's worth of college, basically.
Ron, it is time to see how you did on this final week on campus. It's your turn to get on the scale.
All 5 of us have the passion and the will to do what it's going to take to get us not only to that Final Four, but past that. But somebody's not going to make it. I just want to make sure that it's not me.
Ron, when you first came to campus, you weighed 430 pounds. Your current weight is?
Coming up, will the only team left intact make it to the Final Four? Or will this father-son team finally be split up in the final week on campus?
Ron, when you first came to campus, you weighed 430 pounds. Your current weight is? Ron, your current weight is 289 pounds. You lost 9 pounds this week.
It's unbelievable. For what I was able to do this week, came pretty easy, you know? And the first week, when things were so tough, and I was wondering, man, am I ever gonna get through this? You know, I looked at the people in the cast and they were all under 30 years old. You know, I'm thinking, I'll never hang with these people. And I've just been blessed with all the luck in the world to still be here. And to have this journey with Mike, it couldn't be better.
Well, something else to celebrate is that you have lost 141 pounds in 17 weeks.
Well, you know, Mike and I have kind of set a goal that before we left, we wanted to lose 300 pounds together. We only had 15 pounds to go, so you only need to lose 6 and we're there. So I'm sure he's got that, at least that in him, so.
Congratulations, Ron.
Well, thank you very much.
Ron got up there and lost 9 pounds. That's a good week for Ron. That's a good week for any Biggest Loser contestant.
Okay, Ron, you lost 9 pounds this week for a total percentage of weight loss of 3.02%, putting us to a good start. We have 4 players left to weigh in. Felipe, your goal was to inspire others. Let's see how you did for yourself. Get up here.
I worked out every day as if it was my last chance here on this ranch. And so walking up to this scale, I have absolutely 0 regret.
Felipe, when you first came to campus, you weighed 364 pounds. Your current weight is?
Yeah! Yes!
I lost 10 pounds. I'm good. How can I not be happy? I gave it my all and it paid off.
Was that the number you thought would keep you in this game, put you in the finals, or just a...
I just wanted 10. Just wanted 10 pounds. It's been so long since I had a double digit. Oh, it feels so good. I worked hard for it. Me and Ron, 9, 10, look at that. That's a box team right there.
Well, something else you worked hard for was the 130 pounds that you have lost since you have been on this campus.
Felipe killed it this week. I mean, Felipe did everything that I said. 10 pounds was huge. 10 pounds was something to be proud of.
Well, Felipe, you got those 10 pounds you wanted for a total percentage of weight loss of 4.1%. Well, we'll see if it's enough to secure you a place in the Final Four.
When I saw Felipe lose 10 pounds, my first reaction was, I'm going below the yellow line with my dad because I don't think I lost 10 pounds this week. This is it. This is the end. The Brown team staying together the entire time is over at this point.
We have 3 people left to weigh in. Helen, you are living proof that anyone can succeed at this competition. At 48 years old, you've already lost 96 pounds on campus. That means you are 4 pounds away from the 100-pound mark. Let's see if you did it your final week here. Come on up.
I thought my knees were going to buckle walking up to that scale. I was a wreck.
I have to stay above that yellow line. I'm thinking to myself, boy, that 1 pound would come in handy right now from the challenge.
Helen, when you first started this competition, you weighed 257 pounds. Helen, in order to guarantee yourself a spot in the Final Four, you need to have lost more than 6 pounds. Helen, your current weight is?
I did it. I did it. 7 pounds this week. I'm so excited. 154. Jillian, 154. Oh my God. I can't believe it. I worked so hard this week.
What did it mean to you to make it to the Final Four, to prove that it's possible?
You know, it's always been about like just giving it my all and just working through the pain and the sweat and just coming in here and doing my best every single minute, every hour, every day. And these feelings that I'm feeling, self-confidence and being proud of myself and being able to do this are new for me, and I'm loving it. I don't want to stop. I want to just keep going, you know? So being in the Final Four means the world to me.
So far, you have lost 103 pounds.
Helen was a 48-year-old overweight woman who passed her prime. You know, everyone's gonna tolerate Helen until the time comes to send her packing. And now you've got this 48-year-old powerhouse who's kicked everyone's ass and sent everyone home. And I bet she will give every single one of those other finalists a significant run for their money if she doesn't actually win, because she is pink team, in case no one's noticed.
Helen, you lost 7 pounds this week for a total percentage of weight loss of 4.35%. Helen, with 2 people below you, you are definitely safe from elimination tonight and guaranteed a spot in the Final Four.
Thank you.
Felipe, Ron, you are both still in danger of falling below the yellow line and being in danger of elimination. Mike, you're gonna weigh in next.
Walking up to the scale, I am more nervous than I have been in a very, very long time. Everyone has been pulling phenomenal numbers this week, and I'm afraid that I just don't have it and that I'm going below the yellow line.
Mike, when you first started this competition, you weighed 388 pounds. To guarantee that you are above that yellow line and secure yourself a place in the Final Four, you need to have lost more than 9 pounds. How do you feel about that number?
It's a big number. You know, 9 pounds this late in the game is hard to do. But, you know, hopefully I'll be able to do it.
Mike, your current weight is? Mike, when you first started this competition, you weighed 388 pounds. To guarantee that you are above that yellow line and secure yourself a place in the Final Four, you need to have lost more than 9 pounds.
I need 10 pounds to beat Felipe, and I don't think I have it. And that's scary, just having that feeling in the pit of your stomach of, I'm going below with my dad, one of us isn't making it to the Final Four.
Mike, your current weight is? Did you ever think this was possible when you started?
When I started, I mean, you know, I was, you know, hopeless, you know, no self-confidence at all. And coming this far, losing this much weight is amazing. And I can't believe I did it.
You just secured yourself a place in the Final Four, and you're walking away from tonight $10,000 richer.
And we're over the 300-pound goal we set for ourselves.
Congratulations, Mike.
Thank you.
When Mike pulled his 11 pounds, I couldn't be prouder. I mean, I knew that he was safe. I knew that he was now at the top of the list. Even though it pushed me below the line, I didn't care at that point.
You did it, buddy. You did it.
I'm on top of the world. I cannot believe I've done it. I've accomplished my goal. I'm in the Final Four.
Well, Mike, you lost 11 pounds this week for a total percentage of weight loss of 4.68%. Mike, you pushed your dad below the yellow line, but you are now in first place, guaranteeing yourself a spot in the Final Four. Congratulations, Mike.
Thank you.
When Mike weighed in, he dropped 11 pounds and pushed my name in velour. I never felt so devastated since I've been here on the ranch. Not the scenario that I expected. And so I hope tonight that I stay above that yellow line, because I know for a fact that they're gonna come for me. I know for a fact.
We have one person left to weigh in, and that's you, Tara. Either you or Felipe will be with Ron below the yellow line and in danger of elimination tonight. Now it's time to get you on that scale and find out how you did tonight.
In 16 weeks, I have never fallen below the yellow line. I'm not planning on it. That's been my strategy from day one. Just don't fall below the yellow line.
Tara, when you first came to campus, you weighed 294 pounds. You won a 1 pound advantage at this week's challenge, which means in order to guarantee yourself a spot in the final 4, you need to have lost more than 6 pounds.
All you can do at that point is hope. She never has been below the yellow line, but you never know what's gonna happen.
Your current weight is
I've never felt so good in my life. I can't believe what you can accomplish if you just stop and just realize that you can do it and have the faith within yourself. Truly just finally believing in yourself. It's taken me a long time, and it feels so good.
Tara was 294 pounds when she started. Now she's a 169-pound athlete who has made it to the Final 4. By the way, my only original contestant. She's the only original contestant that started with me.
you have lost 125 pounds since you've been on this campus. The most any woman has ever lost on campus.
That's pretty cool.
I did it!
Woohoo! And it feels good. It's been such a crazy, crazy journey. And I'm in the Final 4.
Tara, with that 8-pound weight loss this week and the 1 pound advantage that you won at the challenge, your total percentage of weight loss is 5.08%, guaranteeing yourself a spot in the Final 4. Congratulations. Felipe, you had an amazing week. You lost 10 pounds, but I'm sorry to tell you that you have fallen below the yellow line, and you are, with Ron, up for elimination tonight. It'll be up to Mike, Helen, and Tara to decide who will be going home and who will be the last member of the Final 4. Bob, Jillian, this is it. This is time to say goodbye.
You did everything you could.
Great. You be proud. Felipe and I have gone through a war together, and it's upsetting to see him upset like that. I mean, Felipe worked so hard, has lost so much weight, really deserved this opportunity.
All 5 of you have lost over 100 pounds on campus. All 5 of you put up amazing numbers. Your final week here. I can only imagine what an incredibly difficult decision this is going to be for you. But unfortunately, it is a decision that has to be made. You have 1 hour to talk it over. I'll see you guys soon. Good luck.
I adore Felipe and I adore Ron. Everyone here in this house is extremely close. But then at the same time, I never got involved in those alliances saying, you'll save me, right? Or, you know I would never vote you off, right? So I don't know. I don't even know if I don't know.
You know how much I want to be here. You know how much I want to finish it with Michael. We started together. I'd like to end it together. I'm certainly not the threat everybody else is here. No, you guys all know you're going to beat me. All 3 of you would beat me. Felipe would beat me. You guys beat me every week. That's all I have to say.
I want to be a finalist because I feel like I can still run this race. I remember in grade school, I was always last in everything. And even though I've made it this far, I feel like I still can continue. And I know that the game is on right now, but if you want to take this the easy route or take it the hard route, in order to be the best, I feel you have to beat the best. I'm just asking for an opportunity to be a finalist. It's not the title, it's the accomplishment of making it far. Please, let me keep fighting. Please. Let me keep fighting.
Give Tara and I some time to talk about it.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, guys.
All right.
In order to be the best, you gotta beat the best. Why are you scared of competition? I just wanted to view to them. You know, Ron's whole thing was he's the bigger threat. I'll be bully online, you know? That's the easy way out. And that's how people have always played this game. They've always taken the bigger threats out. Keep the bigger threats in.
I don't know. I mean, this is a tough one, you know? But I have to look back and I have to think they both voted me off.
I voted for Helen.
I voted for Helen.
So to me, it's like right at this moment, it's like I have no loyalties towards either one of them. I'm looking at it completely as a game.
As what's going to benefit you in the
Right.
future.
At this point, we all need to play for ourselves because they both wouldn't hesitate and have it in the past to take me out.
Well, it's up to us. It's up to our votes. Michael's vote doesn't count. It's coming down to me and you. Me and you decide the final four.
Yeah, I'd like to just sit with that power for a minute. And just like swish it in my mouth.
Are you enjoying this, Helen?
Yeah,
Are you
I
enjoying
am.
this?
Yeah,
You should
yeah.
go make
And
both
you
of them
should
make you
too.
dinner.
You should enjoy it too.
I felt that I deserve to be a finalist. I've proven it. But the problem in this house is they vote off threats. They don't welcome competition.
Everybody should be in it at this point to win this game. So if somebody thinks I'm more of a threat than Felipe, then they're going to put my name down on that card.
I have finally decided to play the game for myself. Although I absolutely adore both of these people,
I have no loyalty to either one of them.
17 weeks, and the three of you are guaranteed a spot in the Final Four. And now you had an incredibly difficult decision to make. You had to choose between Ron and Felipe to decide who would be the last member of the Final Four and who has made it all this way to fall short at the very end. Mike, we're gonna start with you.
Felipe, you know what my vote is. I love you, man. But
Yeah.
you know, when it comes between you or my dad, it's always gonna be my dad.
I expect Mike.
You've made it the entire time in the house, and that's an amazing accomplishment. But I'm sorry I have to vote to eliminate you.
That's one vote for you, Felipe. If you receive one more vote, you'll be eliminated. Helen.
You know, Felipe, I just think the world of you, as I do you too, Ron. You've come such a long way. Both of you have. I mean, Ron, you just keep going and going and going, and sometimes I don't know how you do it. The decision that I made was to eliminate.
Coming up, the Biggest Loser transformation moment. See how the eliminated player looks today. The Biggest Loser Club. It's changing lives.
I just think that at this point of the game, I needed to play for myself. And it's the first time that I'm actually thinking about what is good for Helen. The decision that I made was to eliminate Felipe. I just feel that Felipe is a bigger threat to me.
Not surprised.
Oh, no. I mean, I'm not mad at her. That's for sure. I mean, Helen voted with what she felt was best for her.
I can't leave here being sad. That's the thing. I can't because I think everything that I've ever wanted to accomplish, I have. I thought coming to the show that it was all about inspiring that person who's sitting at home, who has no hope, who doesn't believe that any diet will work. That same person, that was me before the show. And I hope that by my example, I hope somebody will say, you know what? If Felipe can do it, if he can lose his asthma, if he can endure 17 weeks, maybe I can do it. If I just help one person, then my mission here has been worth it. That's what this show's been all about. Inspiring people out there who just can't find hope to lose the weight. You know, you can't help everyone everywhere, but you can help someone somewhere. And that's what I'm gonna do from now on.
Congratulations, Felipe, on everything you've accomplished. But I'm sorry to tell you that with 2 votes, you have been eliminated and you are not the Biggest Loser. It's time for you to go.
All right.
Congratulations to all of you. You are the Final 4. As I told you at the beginning of the week, this is your last week on campus. But this competition isn't over yet. There will be one more weigh-in before the finale. All of you are going home for 30 days, and then you will come back to face the scale one more time. Because it isn't just about what you accomplished on campus. It's about what's inside of you now. And in 30 days, you're gonna have the chance to prove just how far you've come. Good luck. See you in 30 days.
The guy that walked in here day 1 was an unhappy guy who was just uncomfortable with life. And the Felipe that's leaving here today is a more self-motivated, driven, happier guy that enjoys life and can't wait to go out there and inspire people out there to lose the weight. I've lost 130 pounds in 17 weeks. How can I be sad? I'm blessed that I had the opportunity to be here. I'm gonna go home and inspire the people I love the most, my talent culture. Just excited the fact that I get to have a new, happier, and healthier life with my family. America, the next time you see me, I'm going to be ripped and stacked with muscle standing on that scale. Walking back there and seeing all my family members, there's no greater feeling than to come home to a support system like this. I don't see how I could fail.
Felipe looks so good. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh! Hey, buddy!
The Biggest Loser has changed his life for the better. Totally.
Huh?
It's a miracle. It's a miracle. Felipe looks really good, and I'm so happy for him, for what he has accomplished so far.
Yeah, you did good, man. Thanks, man. I was expecting to see the Felipe I left 3 weeks ago, but really, when he walked through, I mean, he looks like he's been there another 6 months. I mean, it was a big change.
What's up, bro?
Hey, bro, you look good, bro.
Just like seeing a miracle. I know what Lipa will bring here, the knowledge that he learned on the ranch and the things that he learned, because we can say all excuse, we're big boned people and we love to eat, but the reality is if we keep eating that kind of way, following that life, we're gonna live a short life.
Taking the skin off.
Yep, see, skin off.
Skin off.
17 weeks ago, I didn't really care about my future at all. Now, I'm excited to what the future holds for me and my wife and kids.
Take that skin off, baby. All of it. All of it.
And we're really gonna plan out what we're gonna do,
how our life's gonna change. Since I've left the ranch, I've lost 13 pounds, which to me is not a whole lot. I plateaued for a little bit when I came home. And I think a lot of it had to do with stresses about being home, not really knowing how to cope with it. So I had to figure out how to work out, support the family. Then a few weeks after I've been home, reality hit me. My dad had a stroke. My dad having the stroke rededicated and refocused me on why I was here and why I went on the show. To inspire our people not to go through these lifestyles. And so I started having an exercise class every week at my house.
You can't go! Keep going! Keep going!
They're gonna have to realize this is hard work. It's not easy. You don't go from 364 pounds to 200 pounds just by doing nothing. You got to really work at it. And so I'm gonna show them today what hard work is. Fast. Keep going. There you go. Keep going. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, switch.
Trying to everyone to lose weight, and it's good what he's doing right now.
Go!
I'm so proud of him that, he's doing these changes not just for himself and for his family, but for also the Tongan community.
Take your time. Take your time. Don't bump into anybody. 30 seconds left. Come on. Keep going. Keep going. I don't expect to change this culture overnight. I didn't change overnight. But if I just start with one thing, then we're progressing. Thank you guys for coming out. How's it feel?
Good, good.
Feels good at exercise?
Yeah.
You gonna keep doing it?
Yeah.
All right, bring it in. Everybody put your hands in. On 3, say Team Blue. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Team Blue!